Jeri Nored stands as a pioneer in Oregon athletics, education, and the advancement of opportunity for women in sports. Her story is not just one of achievement, it's one of access, courage, and change. Because long before Title IX fully took shape in practice, Jeri Nored was already living its promise. Her journey begins in Corvallis, just blocks from Oregon State University.
When I was young, probably 7, 8, we lived like 3 blocks from Oregon State, right off the railroad tracks, right by the baseball field, right there. And my dad was a huge sports fan, and I grew up in a neighborhood with lots of kids, and my neighbors were twin boys, and we were the same age, and we just played and played and played.
Playing pickup games on the OSU fields, sneaking into Gill Coliseum, riding bikes across campus like it all belonged to her, and in many ways it did.
Well, the neighborhood was, like I said, was just full of kids. And we had pickup games all the time. And we lived 2 blocks from, when I got a little bit older, we lived off of 11th Street, and we lived 2 blocks from Roosevelt Elementary School. And so we were over there all the time. We lived on a dead-end street. So, you know, you didn't have to worry about traffic. You just got out there and played.
That early freedom sparked something in her, a lifelong love of movement, competition, and sport. By the age of 8, Jeri was already competing in track and field. She ran sprints, threw the softball, long jumped her way into local meets and junior Olympic competition. But what stood out wasn't just talent, it was fearlessness and joy.
I went with my brother a lot, and he's just barely a year older, not even a year older than me. And so when he started playing Little League, I wanted to be there. I could only be a bat girl because we weren't allowed to play. That was really interesting because I was just as good as any of the guys, to tell you the truth.
After high school, Jeri continued her athletic career at OSU, competing in track and field, gymnastics, and field hockey. She became a 5-time All-American in track and field, and later a Hall of Fame inductee at Oregon State. But even at the elite level, her mindset remained grounded. Work hard, support others, and keep moving forward. In 1975, Jeri began her teaching and coaching career at Sprague High School in Salem. It was a pivotal time in sports history. Title IX had opened its doors.
We started getting equal time in the gym and, you know, those kinds of things. I must say I had great athletic directors, Cliff Saxton and Al Zubo. They were just amazing. And they were really good, I think, very fair to the women's program. And if I ever had any questions or concerns, I could always go to them.
Her coaching philosophy was simple but powerful. Teach discipline, build confidence, promote teamwork, and above all, care about the person, not just the athlete.
Well, I always tell kids, you know, you just find something that you like to do and just try to continue to do it. You know, sedentary people have a tough time in life. So find something that you like to do, whether it's bowling, whether it's just walking, whether it's a jogging program, whether it's pickleball now. I mean, there's so many things now. And I try to, in my classes especially, I just tried to set things apart so that kids could have a successful 40 minutes in class or 50 minutes in class.
Today, every girl who steps onto a field, into a gym, or onto a track does so on ground that pioneers like Jeri helped build. Because her legacy isn't about what she achieved, it's about what she made possible for others. Jeri Nored didn't just coach athletes, she shaped confidence in others. She built opportunity, and she changed culture. That's leadership. That is impact, and that is the life of a beacon.